Yes, the Rolling Stones song Sympathy for the Devil. Well, David, here we are, sitting face to face, and, well, there are interesting words to do with faces and parts of faces.
Words in front of our eyes that we may not even know. One of them is, it's no surprise to know that we have a nostril on one side, a nostril on the other. But that little dividing membrane in between is called a septum, S-E-P-T-U-M, which is Latin for enclosure. But moving into the mouth, there are two beautiful little words that, again, people may not be familiar with. The first is that sort of pendular piece of tissue that hangs down from the soft palate. It gives us the vibrato in our voices, or the tremolo, and it's called a uvula because it literally means small grape. So it's a small grape that hangs down from the roof. But the other, and my favourite, is that fold of membrane under the tongue that binds the tongue into the mouth. And the Latin reflects that because it's called a frenum, F-R-A-E-N-U-M, which is Latin for bridle. In other words, it holds the horse, stops it from escaping from the stable.
Very nice. Keeps the tongue in the right place. Thank you very much, David. Let's look at the scores, and Liam, a strong lead at the moment on 20 points as we move into our next letter game. And Dean, chance to fight back. Your selection, please.
Yes. I'll have a consonant, thanks, Lily.
Thank you, Dean. Starting with an S.
And then a vowel.
A.
Another consonant, thanks.
N.
And another consonant, thanks.
P.
A vowel.
I.
Another vowel.
U.
A consonant.
C.
A vowel.
E.
And a consonant, thanks.
And last letter S.
And let's start the clock.
And in no time at all, she was finished. Now, stop. Oh, it worked! My speedy little time gadget.
So, Dean, how did you go?
I got 7.
That sounds good. Liam,
Only 6.
what was your 6?
Panics, quite aptly.
I hope you didn't. Dean, what was your word?
I had auspice.
Alice's
Could you
friends.
spell that for us?
Yes, A-U-S-P-I-C-E.
That sounds very nice, David. We don't want panic, of course, but auspice seems like a good omen.
Yes, lovely
you.
word. Well done, Dean. Auspice being a favourable omen, and you would have been tempted to add an extra S for an 8. Probably should have, but well, take your 7 and run, I'd suggest. That's a great 7, well played. Auspices was my 8.
So 7 for Dean, and the scores now. Dean is on 7, Liam on 20. So great to see Dean off and running as we go into our 4th letter game. And Liam, would you choose some letters for us?
Fast forward.
Could I have a vowel, please?
You could. Thank you, Liam. Let's start with an O.
And another vowel, please?
E.
And another vowel, please?
A.
And a consonant, please?
M.
And another consonant, please?
W.
And another consonant, please?
B.
And another consonant, please?
N.
And another consonant, please?
S.
And just for a surprise, I'll have another consonant, please.
Last letter B.
Thanks, Lily. 30 seconds.
Here, Cap. You're Alice's friends. Now, stop. Uh-oh, the remote control's stuck in fast forward. I must have pressed the wrong button. Oh dear, Mrs. Party's going so fast. Which is the stop button? Stop.
How did that selection go for you, Liam?
7.
And Dean?
I just had the 5.
What was your 5?
I had beans.
And Liam?
Bemoans?
Bemoans. Well, we can't bemoan a word like that.
That's an excellent 7. Well played, Liam. And I also found a 7 with enwombs, E-N-W-O-M-B-S, being enwrapped in.
So you can actually use womb as a wrapping verb.
Yes, you can. It's a beautiful word, actually, because you think it's, of all those clunky consonants, suddenly it just coalesces into a beautiful poetic word, such as enwombs. But bemoans, I wouldn't bemoan that either. It's a great 7.
So Dean on 7, Liam now on 27. Time to try and wrestle some more numbers into submission now. And Dean, it's your turn to select, but do you have a pattern? Because we've heard Liam has.
I'm going to try a bit different than Liam. I'm going to choose 3 big numbers and 3 small numbers.
Thank you, Dean. That's 3 large and 3 small. And our numbers are 2, 5, 6, and 50, 25, and 75. And the target to reach is 543.
And 30 seconds to get there.
Lily suspense. Now stop. Uh-oh, the remote control's stuck in fast forward.
So Dean, how did that mixture work for you?
I got 550.
Well, it's within the scoring range. Liam, how many for you?
545.
Just 2 off the target. So Liam, take us through your method, please.
6 plus 2 is 8.
6 plus 2 is 8.
Times the 75 is 600.
By the 75 is 600.
Minus the 50 is 550.
Minus the 50 is 550.
Minus
Why
the
did you go
5
so
is 545.
fast?
Minus the 5
I
is
don't think I've ever eaten cake that fast.
545.
Only got to have
So
3
just
pieces.
2 off the target for Liam. Lily, how did you go?
This one was a tough one. I'm going to have to get back to you after the break.
Well, it must be a tough one, but before we go to that break, let's have a look at those scores. Dean is on 7. Liam has a very strong lead on 34. Of course, with a break coming up, that means there is a word mix for you. It is crab hole. And the clue this time, unmarried to a degree. See you in a moment.